Well, hello, folks, and welcome. We are live at the Brewster VFW. This is Darren Eldridge, the Dark Geek, and you are watching a D Productions live stream of the Cape Cod Dart League Fall 2024 LOD. All players who play in the current season as well as the previous season are all eligible to come and play. And you have to play in one of those two seasons to be eligible, as league money does go into this event. You see the legend right there, and Terrible T Toby Talismanic right there. So we have 32 shooters in tonight's Luck of the Draw, and they will be playing games of 501 single in double out cricket. And they'll also have choice if they go 3 games. This is a single elimination tournament. And it's something we do here coming up on the week of Thanksgiving. So we hope everybody's going to stick around and go see their families, or stick around and see their families, or travel safely, we hope, and see your families. So a lot of dart leagues do some of these Luck of the Draws now to keep them going, because a lot of people take the week off, and we do as well. We also want to let you know that next Saturday, D Productions and the Dark Geek Zone is going to come live from the Tee Up Tap Room. That is in Worcester. We will be up there. We're going to do our podcast at Dark Geek Zone on Saturday morning about 8:30. And then we're going to roll right into the grand finals of the DPNE 2024 tour, where we will crown a champion. Can he return and double dip and have 2? How about Erin? Can she repeat? I don't know. We're going to find out. We're going to get some great interviews on Saturday morning. Scott Essel's going to sit with us for a while. The owner of the Tee Up Tap Room, Todd Albert, he's going to be there. He's going to join us as well. We are going to chat with former champion, or last year's champion, still current champion, until somebody knocks him out, right? So we'll chat with him too, and Scott, and we're going to get Jem Papalato down there. So should be fun. It should be some great darts all day as we crown our men's and ladies champion. And great job to the folks that put that on, the Tee Up Tap Room, the signature sponsor, if I am saying that correctly. And Todd does a great job. And if you've never been to the Tee Up Tap Room, then you definitely want to get out there and check that out next Saturday. They have, I think it's 25 boards. Off the top of my head, not sure how many golf simulators. They have indoor cornhole, an amazing bar, great food, awesome people. And, of course, we're going to fill it up with dart players next Saturday. So they're in some poker tournaments down there, too. So hopefully you'll tune in for that. And check your local Facebook and your dart leagues up there. And I'm sure all of that will be available when it comes time. I know they were working on the stream today, getting a few questions going, getting all the cameras set up. Looks like there's going to be 2 boards up there this year, so they are expanding, and the Dark Geek is geeking out to be invited up there again. Of course, the true professional, the sweet sounds of Mr. Greg Tong, Mr. Dart Connect himself. And he will be there leading the commentary crew. We got a few people coming in, so you'll hear some different voices. You'll be going on. It should be a good day. So it looks like we're getting, not exactly sure who we're getting up here on board 5. We asked for a match. We'll see what's going on. And hopefully we'll get this whole shebang underway. I am Darren Eldridge. I am the Dark Geek. We are live from the Brewster VFW with the Cape Cod Dart League Fall 2024 League LOD. Be right back with some live darting action. All right, folks, here we go. We are live. You have seen some of the actions here. You see, that is Sue Eldridge, lady of my namesake, but she doesn't dot the E like the Dark Geek does. But we're all family down here in Cape Cod, one big monster mash of people. And here goes the legend, Cotto, right here. He can't take out a 189, which is going to leave Lee Baker set right up there for 60. Cotto banging in that triple 19 there with the last start. I haven't paid a lot of attention. A little technical difficulties getting this thing going out there, but there's Mr. Baker staring down the double 20. And it looks like Mr. Baker has snuck it in on the other side there. And that is a big, huge win right there for Lee Baker and Sue Eldridge. So, and if you are out there catching up, please do us a favor. Give us a subscribe, give us a like, give us a share. Deep Productions working hard on hitting 100 subscribers. We're dangerously close. Hoping through this weekend and next weekend that we push way over 100. We're going to see how we do. And here we go. You see, second leg, cricket. Looks like Lee Baker is starting this one off. And he's just going to stay up there and try and pile on the 20s, at least get that 120 spot extra. Send Cotto down to the 19s. And on paper, you would think Cotto and Toby would be nailing this out. But right now, there's not a lot of love right there. But cricket is a long game. It's a game of wearing them down. See Sue up here, honing in. All those darts count right there. And you see the other three gentlemen playing. They do all play in the Double A division of the Cape Cod Dart League. Toby and Dennis and Lee. Sue plays in one of the lower divisions. I believe her team is in the B division, if I'm 100% correct here. You see Lee now trying to take away the 19s. This is leg one. So, not a lot of warm-up. You're going to get the better shooters. You want to get them earlier. Hopefully, they ain't ready yet. So, see Cotto moving on to the 19 as they are 1 point behind. Could use a triple right here. Doesn't look like he got it in, but he gets a circle. He gets the circle right there. Sue honing in. Lee kind of letting her do her thing. She went right back to the 20 for points. Gotta like the strategy. Gotta like the strategy. That's why it's good when the shooters who play in the lower divisions come out. They get an opportunity to learn and see how things are like. And then they get a little better at the game and they move on up. So Sue's been around quite a while. She definitely knows how to play the game. And now they're going to have to come back from behind a little bit here. You see Lee dragging into the 3 there. Wasn't able to pull it out. Giving Cotto an opportunity now to spring into the lead. Triple, followed by a triple. Is he going to give us a round of 9? It's a round of 7. Still looks like the living legend himself is catching on and getting a little warmed up. Sue right to the 15s. She pops in 2 of them. She's going to pop in 2. And we'll see Toby with a good shot here now just to take away any hope on the 15. He's got 2 of them there right into the cork. Can't get into the cork, leaving Lee an open bed, but there's a lot of numbers for the legend and Teabag to splash on. Lee right into the double. He's not wasting any time. A wee bit high there. Oh. And he takes a splash on the 16s, hits a double cork, couldn't fill it all the way up. We'll see if Cotto can clean this up and get going with leg number 3. Splashing into a quick 17 points right there and getting a cork with a 3rd over the top. A 3rd over the top. There's Sue. trying to hone in on the cork and not getting any splish splash either, as the numbers are not falling for her in this particular game. Now Toby trying just to close it out here, give Dennis one, and he too does not splish splash into anything. A bagel followed by a bagel right there, folks. So we'll see Lee back there. See him running up to the line now, getting some of that aiming fluid. Some of our fabulous bartenders that we have here at the VFW. We are on Underpass Road on Cape Cod. It's called the Bunker because it is underground. Has a huge field. We have they have a huge flag football league that plays here. It's a great place. We have an outdoor pavilion with a huge cover, giant parking lot, beautiful golf course right across the street on Freeman's Way. So it's kind of a great place to be. Looking like Cotto got one. Cotto's got one right there. Sue's definitely got to do some work here, getting in that cork. Well, we will just be moving on with our last leg in this decider. See if Toby closes this one out. If he is able to close it out, they will throw cork again. Closest to the cork will pick what game they want to play in the third leg. And Toby cannot get it in there, giving Lee Baker a few more practice starts. Or see if Lee can pop in a 3-pack and make them have to go somewhere else before they finish up. See that shirt there that Lee is wearing, where those come from Ultimate Team Gear. Our main man Michael Miner over there. And Lee only with one. But they do our championship shirts, which Lee is sporting right there with the beautiful Cape Cod Dart League logo. Sparkles did that up for us. There's Cotto right in there, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get ready for a cork and a third leg. Cotto going wide left on that cork there. That gives Lee an open bed, and methinks if they do, and Lee's right there, I'm going to guess that they're going to play 0-1. Play on the strengths. I can hear, I know you can't see us, but as you're looking at those dart players, off to their right is where our little sound booth is. And so we'll give a look-see here. And Lee did, in fact, call 0-1. Playing to the strength of his partner, but he is not giving her a huge help here, and we call that a 30. So like I said, I do beg and pander for subscriptions and likes and shares. So if you be kind enough to subscribe if you're not a subscriber, and share us out there and throw it out on your Facebook pages and other stuff, we appreciate everybody who tunes in and follows along. And as I said, next Saturday we'll be doing the Dark Geek Zone live from the Tee Up Tap Room in Worcester at the 2024 Grand Finals of the DPNE Tour. Toby got the first start in there, couldn't follow it up, so it's a little tight here. Baker just a little biggie there. Oh, there you see Kevin Boyan in the background giving us a little video. He goes through. Check him out too. He likes to send videos from the darts and golf. And actually, he and his wife Melanie, amazing cooks as well. So they usually treat us to some fantastic little tidbits along the way. So check it out. You'll see some of the videos. It's pretty neat. And he makes sure that everybody gets in there. Everybody likes to be seen, be heard, talked about. Just like Sue Eldridge right here. Sue looking for a 19. Nope. Almost popped in that 17. Still a little tense. And like I said, this is game one for these guys, although somebody will be the only one. Toby's getting a little hot right here. And a little drift off into the 3. We haven't seen any 3-figure shots this game yet. 83 right now with the high shot for Toby. Lee Baker just trying to bring it down. Keeps drifting into the 5 at the moment. Cotto now with a good shot to have a little separation created. But these boys are really living in the 5 at the moment. Now I might be a little sorry I was talking about how they're all in the double A. Although Lee's putting up a pretty good fight right here. Sue hanging tough with all of them, just missing her triple 19. The whole Eldridge family does throw 19s. Even the Dark Geek, yours truly, is a big fan of the triple 19. So, I don't know. Maybe it's got something to do with the name Eldridge. Who knows? Toby right now, it's just bouncing out. Things are not going the way of the dart player right now. We thought we had the good board too. 5, set this one up, streaming close to the buy. Everybody's happy. And now we're getting a few bounce outs. You see that is a blade 5. That tells you it's a wee bit of the older. So, Lee looks like they are just pounding the 5s. They're just killing Lee Baker and the legend, Mr. Cotto, right here. Gets the first one in. Second one, and he goes downstairs. Nice cover shot, 97. Of course, the 60 would have done him no good, would have left no out. So kudos for Mr. Cotto using the noggin, getting the math, and setting up with a nice 1-2-5. Sue catching a little fire now, getting a few steadies right in there. We got 6 darts at 125 for Toby and the legend, and he's going to need them. I thought he had the 25, maybe not. I thought that was a 6. So I thought he had the 25. He did have the 25, so 18 was a bit of a surprise, but hey, you go where you want to go, right? That's why some of us talk about the dots and some of them play the dots. Lee Baker now 81, but is it going to be a little too late? They're sitting on Shanghai, the legend on 82. Going at the 14, looks like that dropped right into the 11. I think he's got 14 left. He's got 14 left. Well, I think the legend thought he had, but now he's got... Oh, and drops below a little bit. Just giving him kudos for going to the 19 last leg, not this leg. Now he's leaving on 14. Sue with a shot at Shanghai goes into the 1, so her shot at Shanghai is over. Well, score of 9 right there does not sit Lee in a great spot, but 14 is not a good one. Toby goes right at it and drifts over. Lee Baker now on 111. Could take out one of the big teams. First job here. You see him pondering. Not wanting to make a math error. There's one. That should leave him 54. And if you're wondering what he's looking at, there is a, off the board. Oh, Lee Baker, gotta hit the big numbers. You can't miss the big numbers. He is gonna give the legend a shot, and then he couldn't get to the 14. So he's gonna get 30. That's 90 scored. That's gonna leave him blackjack left. Oh. Well, this has definitely got all the makings of a first match early. And there goes Cotto into the double 7. He took that one out. Good job, Mr. Legend. Oh, Lee Baker's going to kick himself for not getting that big 14. Can't miss the big numbers. Can't miss the big numbers. And there's the big right there, Patrick. That's Patrick Basic. Patrick Paquette right there. He is the director of our Cape Cod Premier League. runs that singles league amazingly. I think he's got somewhere 40-ish people in that, and he stopped it where he wanted to stop it. I don't think because more people didn't want to sign up, so that's going great guns now. So good job, Patrick. And that's a great singles league that he's got going. He's got a AA division, a couple A's, a B, a women's. There is a mixed. Jillian Richmond, the hot Scot, she plays with some of the guys in there, and she is holding tough. We'll have a wrap-up on the Dark Geek Zone next Saturday morning for you. So we'll be doing a little wrap-up for the Premier League and the Cape Cod Dart League, as well as wrapping up. We just finished up the Dark Geek Zone Open, where we had a luck of the draw on Friday night. Then October 26th, we had a full day of darting events. It was amazing. I can't thank you all enough for coming down. You guys were all brilliant. And actually, while we got a little break in our action here, I think what we're going to do is we're going to give you a little look-see here at some of the sponsors that we had in the Dark Geek Zone Open. My man, Matthew Repa, right there, Matt's Automotive. So, yeah, so we had a great day. A lot of you came down from off Cape. You guys were so awesome. And we had a great day. The Moose did really well, and it was pretty good. We haven't done something like that in a long time on Cape Cod. So we're trying. Got some feelers out for some bigger tournaments as we go. We do have the singles that we are doing. We, the Dark Geek Zone Squad, we are doing it here at the VFW. We have 3 groups. We have a 40 and under. We have a 40.01 to 50.00, and then a 50 and up. So, 50.01 and up. So all those above 50 will be in their own group. We have 3 groups. This time we're doing it. We're limiting it to 32 per group, and that will be January 11th. You have to sign up as only pre-registration. You cannot register day of. So that's all pre-registration. That's going to shut down. I believe it's January 3rd that we shut that down. So if you want to come down, we're trying to get some singles, get some real good competitive darts at different levels, and get people that want to move up, and then stick around. So we'll start with our lower divisions. I believe we kick off at 4:30, and then move on up, and we finish the evening starting around 7:30 with our higher divisions, the 50 and up, and hopefully we'll get some of our friends from off Cape to make the trip down, get some decent weather. By decent weather, we mean no snow on the ground. So that's what we're going to try and do. Speaking of which, there's our hot Scot right there. And I hear the board 5 coming, and we're just going to give a little boom right here. There's our open singles. The only difference is it says DC PPR right there. It's not the PPR. It is the PPR. I had it up there first as MPR, which was marks per round per cricket. So the Dark Geek even got it wrong. And thank you, Captain Shark, for straightening that out. So we are using your league PPR. Most of the leagues all play the single in, double out. And that's where we're getting our information. If you don't have or play in a league where we can get all that information, well, then you are more than welcome to go right into the 50 and up and play in that. It's $20 to sign up. And it, again, is pre-registration. And we'd love to see how many people we can get signed up. So, boom, we're going to get ourselves into another transition here. I see Beefer, part of our IT crew. Yeah, the Beef. Not quite sure who we got up next, but I did hear them call. And look at that. There's another Eldridge. There's Joe Eldridge right there. That's Sue's better half right there. And also Junior's around here somewhere. Lots of Eldridges. We are on Cape Cod, so we do get a lot of Eldridges. Yes, sir, Billy Bob, we do. So some of them are taking their time getting around. You see Kato and Toby back there, so we'll let these guys get warmed up. It looks like we have Le Beef right there. Tim Rutherford, the Beef, computer guru extraordinaire, and he is super sweet to give us some help and keep us going. So, Shane Hackela right there. Shane comes down. He's not playing this year, but you know what? Shane played in the previous season. And he comes from a wee bit over the bridge there. But since we do these leagues, we like to make sure that the previous season's people get in. That's how Shane got in here, because he played in the previous season, so he made the trip down. And so we're glad to see him, and that's what we try to do here so we can get everybody involved. So you see Joe right there, senior. Right behind him right there, that is the big man, Christian Burrows, part of the Dart Sharks, one of the newest AA division teams. They kind of took a little two teams and put them together, kept the Dart Shark name. We want to give a huge shout out to Captain Shark. He's out there. Captain Shark had a little medical issue, and so I had to go get some antibiotics, get him a little cleaned up, and got home today. So Captain Shark, we miss you, we love you, and we are praying that you're better sooner. Otherwise, he would be here. But soon he'll take this week and probably relax and hopefully get better. And then when we come back after Thanksgiving, we're going to hit it hard, baby. And Captain Shark going to try to finish up the season strong. They're currently in third place with Fupa and Still Trippin' battling it out for supremacy up there. But the Dart Sharks are one of the new teams. They've been doing some crushing. Got a little crushed last week, but learning curve. So hopefully we'll get you back on the Aki real quick there, Captain Shark. So you just get better, brother. We love you. Meanwhile, we'll see if your counterpart there, Christian Burrows, can give a little Dart Sharkery to this board. And so it looks like we have the big man, Christian Burrows and Patrick Paquette, and it looks like they are taking on Tim Rutherford and Joe Eldridge Sr. We just saw Sue Belisle. I call her the Pink Widow. She has a beautiful Jeep and does the pink. Oh, she's not going to score. Looked like she was going to score. Now she's backing off. It looks like somebody else. Oh, there goes Sue. We do with our luck of the draws. We do what we call, if you lose, you score. Don't be leaving. We get the volunteers in the beginning, and then we go, go, go. So that's what happens when you lose, you score. That's how we try to run it here. Keeps it fair, and then you don't have to go running around looking for a scorekeeper all the time. We are pretty lucky, and everybody does the scoring here. And of course, Dart Connect makes it super easy. So we're huge fans of Dart Connect. We love Greg and Dave, and they are awesome. And we're going to get to see Greg next weekend. He'll be part of the commentary crew for the DPNE Grand Finals up there at the Tee Up Tap Room. So tune in for that. Not quite sure the start of that. I don't know if it's going to start at maybe 11. Didn't get the whole rundown. As I said, we were going through some of the video setup today, and those guys were doing amazing jobs down there. I don't want to say anyone's name because I'm not sure the whole crew that was down there, but they were super awesome. So, and we appreciate being able to do our podcast from there. So helps us out too. So let everybody know. Wake up, have some coffee with us, and then get ready for some amazing darting action with some of the best shooters around New England. All converging there for the championship. And the Beef staying up top with a 45. Now, on paper, you would think the team of Burrows and Paquette would do a number on Rutherford and Eldridge, and it looks like the big man has gotten himself right in there. Tuna time. There's Joe. Actually lives right around the corner from my son. My son Josh and lovely daughter-in-law Sarah. Grandbaby Dylan lives right around the corner from the Eldridges there. So one big, giant, happy family. We want to welcome everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate all the likes and the subscribes. We're trying to get over 100. We're getting there. We're hopefully by next weekend we'll be over there. I can't thank you all enough. Checking out our little darting action on Cape Cod and trying to bring you some stuff from the South Shore and the other area. And hopefully 2025 is a great year, both for North American darts and all our streams. So we're not quite up to the standards of USA and their affiliates, but I gotta say, Will and the whole crew, man, they give us a ton of help. They really, really do. And Nick up there from Pratty's, you're amazing, and all those folks helping us out. So we're getting there, and we're trying. So you keep watching, you keep sharing. We'll keep bringing you some stuff, and we're gonna get one of these boys over there. One of our Cape Codders are gonna create some action. We have the stories of the legend back there. We need to create some new ones. Is it Thaddy? Thaddy. And there he is, the basic man himself, Patrick Paquette, the director, owner, operator, Singles League. Yeah. Taking it down little by little, but 150 playing 348. They're going to have some time here. Beaver practicing on him's doubles. So this leaves Christian with plenty of time to come down from 150. But let's see where the big man decides to start. Stays right up there. Well, went a little high. I think he wanted to be on the other side, but he'll take the 80. There's nothing wrong with that. Little 70 action, kick save on the double 20. We always love that. And Mr. Eldridge up there trying to put a little bit of a pressure on there, but he's not. He usually stays down in those 19s. He went up there. Little 27 spot. Gonna let Basic do pretty much whatever he wants here from 70. And he went all the way around, and now he's going down, and he did not get in there. But I don't think he wanted that double 20 over there either. So, but Beefer's so far away on 311. But if they can catch a few triples there, being stuck on 10 stinks. So, we'll see if Christian goes right at it or tries to fix it. So many options. Well, not so many, but went right at it. Gonna go down to double two. Will they end up in the madhouse? They don't. But they're one dart away from the madhouse. Joe getting into his triple 19. I told you the Eldridges like the 19s down there. There's a nice 1-3-3 right there. That's going to put a wee bit of a pressure there on Mr. Paquette. At least it's going to bring him down there and give him a shot at an out. They're within touching distance. And you never know what can happen with the twos. And there it is, the madhouse. And he hits it first. Ask. There we go with the tippy tap of the fist onto cricket. So Beefer with the loss in the leg, he will lead us off in the cork. And again, we don't play the pro rule, although Patrick's right in there, so there's no question at that point. But had it been outside, it would have been closest to the cork. That's the way we play it here. In the singles league, they do play the pro rule, and you got to be in the cork. So every now and again, you get a wee bit as you're going there and progressing along, but Patrick trying for the 20s. Dropped into an 18, which leaves a wide open bed for the beef. And I don't think he's trying to take away the 18s. Oh, just on the below that triple 20 mark. Christian generally snaps right into those 20s. One more will take it away, and it's a triple, so he takes it away and puts a couple points on top for the team of Paquette and Burroughs. PB. So, Joe, who generally likes the 19, so this could work out for him. Definitely could use another, woof, goes to flying flight. It looks like a whole pile of 7s. And no 19s. Could have used that round of 7 right there. And there's Patrick taking it right away. Just double checking there, making sure that he's got it. Right up to the 18s. And that, now they are rolling right along. Patrick just finished having a little procedure on his eyes so he doesn't have to wear the glasses, getting that all straightened out. Looks like his game is coming along quite nicely. He plays on Team FUPA in the Cape Cod Dart League. They are the current and defending AA champions. So currently leading the AA division. So they sit on the king seat and everybody trying to knock them off. Still tripping did it the season before. Then FUPA got it back. Still tripping trying again. Does not look like the big man kicked into that. Oh, he did. He closed that puppy right up. Well done, Mr. Burroughs. And Joe should be able to get right into the 16s. Just a wee bit left of the 19s. Not quite. So there's not a lot of pressure right here on Burroughs and Paquette. They should be able to wrap this up. Patrick, after dropping those triples, is he going to get in there again? He's not getting into the triple. But with Beefer behind, he's going to need to really get in there and pound some of those 16s. And he is back in the 7. He'll take the 19. Slash happy. Get a little slash happy. So Christian looking to take away those 16s. Needs one more. Right over to the 15s. He's not playing. Go right over, just below it. Leaving Patrick a lot of time to clean up. Papa Eldridge right here. Trying to get in there. It's got a pretty good group growing. Drifts over to the 17, but a couple of them count. That's about all you got to look forward to here, right? Is the splashes when they come. So Patrick cleaning up the 15s and puts another circle on the board. Well, Christian will go right to the cork, as will the beef. Well, his dart was nice enough to dip down and get out of the way. He's got a clean shot. All he can manage was a 7 out of that. So we'll get one circle on that side. Christian 3 corks away from pushing him through to the next round. He's got tight there. Is it a guide? He's got one. Can he fill it up and just send it home? He cannot do it, but he did get the icebreaker. No fallout. He'll take the 1 cork. Joe's got to do a lot to even threaten here, so. And you see the flight go take a quick little spin. Good group, all to the left. Now Patrick, 2 corks. Clean it right up. Bada boom. To the left and up top. They're going one at a time. Well, when you've built up that lead, I guess it is okay. You see Christian with a little chuckle, but they've been able to get 1 each time. Beefer gets in there. Gonna have a slash everywhere for the team of Eldridge and Beefer. No other fallout, but the slash attack with the little circle in the middle. The big man trying to wrap it up. He's got to go over the top, and he does into the bottom right corner there. How can you have a corner and a circle? Well, I'm Polish, so that's what happens. And there you have it. Christian Burrows and Patrick Paquette move on. They sit down the team of Rutherford and Eldridge. So we've seen 2 Eldridges on the board, and we've seen both of them get defeated. So we're going to wait a little longer, and what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and give us a little, I'm going to try anyways. I'm going to give a little look back-see here, and boom, back to our singles event. There it is. You can sign up for that, pre-sign up, Darren Eldridge 100 at gmail.com. That's Eldridge with an I. Don't forget the .that-e and the number 100. 32 for each division, 3 divisions, so don't forget to get your sign up on. So, so we can get your sign up there and get it on. And now, boom. Hey, here we are. We are actually, this sound booth right here we've got is at the Brewster VFW. I'm in the kitchen. So right off over there, you can't see, but there's a little folding door, and that's where board 5 is. They can't hear me. I can hear most of what's going on out there. It's kind of cool. You see Melissa Carter right here. We're doing the bleach. So when we do our event in January, we'll be back to the Geek Zone covers. We want to thank David Garfunkel right here. Look at this. I hope you guys can get a good look at this. This is the Dark Geek Zone shirt. Look at that. You can just make out my little dark guy there, and then we're gonna go ahead and get our chair out of the way, and boom, boom. I hope you get a good shot of that. I'll check the thing. We'll see what's going on when we get back there. But yeah, David did an amazing job. Thank you. So we're waiting to see if they're gonna come back over there, and we'll see what's going on. So right now we've got no matches, but as I said, we got 32 people. We're going to be right back here on January 11th to do that singles. We're going to break all next week so that we can all go out and enjoy our Turkey Day. We do have one luck of the draw. That will be Monday night at Brewster Pizza. Meet Lovin's luck of the draw. So he does that every Monday. That's our last shot at, throwing a few arrows before we all break for Thanksgiving. So I hope everybody has very safe travels, and you go there and you get to see some loved ones. My brother's coming up from Georgia. Super duper happy about that. His better half, Gina, and his son Frank. So we're going to get them all around. A lot of you know what happened with my brother Doyle, so he is doing so great, and thank you all so much. So we're going to hang out with him too and his wife Becky, so it's going to be great. But we wanted to give you, this is a nice little booth here, so we're hoping to do a few more events here. Wi-Fi is sometimes a little iffy. Meet Lovin, part of the Dark Geek squads out there running the brackets for this particular event. And but we're getting everything straightened out. So we'll be hopefully doing a lot more here, and we'll get you guys all involved. So stick around. We're going to go out there and see where we're going to be. I just wanted to give you a quick look at the booth, and we're going to transition back now. Le boom. There we go. Out of studio mode. I love it. I love it. So I'm going to go check in. We're going to let everybody see what's going on. And actually, what we can do is, boom. Let's just take a look around, see what we got going on. Oh, there's Shane right there. And I think if we zoom right in, just back off the left there behind Patrick, you can just see that's where the sign-up booth is. That's where Meet Lovin' is back there. That's our, and back there, beyond where Christian is, we have 3 more dartboards back there. That's a whole nother room. We close up that pool table. Just behind the pool table is our sign-up section. We're going to pan around here, and that's our line that you guys have been watching. Right over there, that is our bar. There's Miss Sue Eldridge right there, just waiting. You can see the end of the bar. And then if we keep going around this way, boom, you see there is the beef. And right behind the beef, yeah, that's the sound booth that you just saw where we were. So it gives you a little bit of a look. Oh, Shawnee Baker, part of the Cape Cod crew right there. So this is what we've got going on here now. We're going to get you back to our split. We're going to transition back in here. Back to studio mode. Le boom. And hopefully we're going to get you a match right up here real quick. So you guys hang tight. Appreciate you being around. I am Darren Eldridge, the Dark Geek, and we will be right back with another match. Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. Thank you for hanging on and joining in. We've got a nice match right here. All four gentlemen come from the Double A division of the Cape Cod Dart League, and we've got the big man Christian Burrows, his partner Basic Patrick, and there, right there, ladies and gentlemen, is the legend Dennis Cotto, and his partner right behind him, Toby Talismanic, back there with the glasses, trying to hide behind him, but he's not. So these boys, you've seen them both. They both took out their respective teams in the first round. Now they should be in here getting ready to go and all warmed up. So we should have a pretty good match here. We are finishing up, and this is, I think this is a top 8 match. I think we're entering pretty much all into the top 8. Like I said, we had 32. There he is. Look at that with the $1.40. They are getting warmed up. So everybody here should be in pretty good stead and ready to go. Cotto covering up the triple right there. Tried for the cover shot. Got a triple, but it's the wrong one, ladies and gentlemen. That trip 7 just took it away. We'll see if Patrick can back up the 140 his partner Christian gave. And he drops in with a 30 baggers. So a little bit of good, a little bit of bad. That's why we are pub dart players, but we love the sport and we have a good time doing it. You see Toby dipping in right there, catching a triple. Catch a triple 20 each time. You're going to do pretty good round her. So you see Christian, he is zoning in. He's got that nice snap, keeping it going. He is finding some consistency. Sometimes that's hard when you're playing these luck of the draws. You play, you take a little break, and there's the legend falling right into that triple. Trying back there again, and he gets in there with a ton. Both teams now down to an out. Basic Patrick with a little bit better out than the 150. Can't find the triple 18. So Toby's going to get a shot at the $1.50. With Patrick just leaving a nice little pop for Christian if he gets a chance, which he will. Toby with his 30 baggers. When you talk about 30 baggers, somebody gets hungry. Christian now staring at 58. A nice little $2 pop with the living legend sitting on Shanghai. And Christian doesn't even give him a shot. That is the best defense to giving Cotto a shot at a double. Just take it before he gets up there. Well, that 0-1 was pretty quick. We should have a pretty good cricket here and hopefully get a little battle. Give us a little share. Let your buddies know we got a couple of heavy hitters here. So hopefully, ooh, commentator curse. But Cotto's going to lead this off now would be my guess. And it is the legend to lead, and he wastes no time getting into that trip 20. And he's got 2 of them. And he goes down. Nice little round of 7 right there to start it off in a leg that they have to have. Patrick going right downstairs. Not finding a lot of love on that 19, though. Actually, we'll say he found no love on the 19. That'd be a big old 0. Toby getting a nice little close, taking care of that. Christian having to go upstairs now with Burrows and Paquette both coming up with bagels. Yeah, the big goose egg on the other side. Cotto takes care of this 18 right here, then these boys are going to be into a little bit of trouble, but Cotto can't even get to the 18. He got 1. I don't know if there's a draft in the room. I don't know. Patrick drifting into the 1. Well, I thought we were going to get some firepower here, but seems like our boys are waving at air. the air. Toby trying to take care of the 18s, looking to see if he had gotten it in there. But this 18 is definitely killing him. We'll see if Christian can get something going on the board. He gets right into the triple. He got it that first dart, and he pops in with a round of 7, and you knew that was coming sooner or later. Cotto's still in really good position to take the point lead, to take that away. As I say it, can he do it? Yes, he can. So he did get the single and the single, but too many misses right there. Let's see if Patrick can find the triple, much like Christian, and he can't. He is waving at nothing. Toby having some of the same problem. Does go upstairs to take the point, which is probably not a bad thing to do at this point, because things are becoming a premium here. Christian is finding his little zone here now after that first miss, but the wayward third dart, a little fast dog. See the legend zoning in on the 17s, taking that toy right away, not giving them an opportunity. Patrick's got to get something going here. Struggling a little bit here, as we say. Got a great one there. If he could just get in on it, he can't. He one up, one down. Does make 2, but no triples. We'll see if the Tobemeister can get one in there. And it looks like he got 2. That's going to give Christian a little bit of a shot, but he's got to build a pretty big house up there. Got to get a little more of his follow-through going. Couldn't quite put it in there. Does get 16 points, but still puts Cotto in great position to take it away and get them into forcing the leg. That is out. He is not there. Now he's there. Does he take the point or does he go to the 15? He goes to the 1 and doesn't do either. Something tells me that was not the plan. Patrick right there honing in on the 15s. Still having a little struggle putting in 3. Patrick gets behind the mic for us every once in a while. We'll see if he's not able to go in here. Maybe he sticks around, jumps on the mic a little bit. We'll give him a shot. Toby couldn't take the 15 away. They are giving each other the opportunity. Cotto and Toby are trying. I think they want to win. You think they want to win. Well, little bit by little bit, I think Christian thought that triple was a 15. It was not. It was a 10. So Cotto takes the point first. I'm a big fan of point first. Got the triple, so he should go right to the cork, and he does. I know a lot of people, much better shooters, would have taken that 15 first, but I was raised by Bob Elliott, God rest his soul. Always point first. And Patrick drilling the double right there. Toby with an opportunity to clean it up. Play a third leg. He's going the wrong way. And you look at the smile. He got 1. He couldn't get 2. Christian's got to do a little work here. Needing 1 to close, and then got to have a few more after that. There's the close. Can he get that double? He can. Can he get 1 more? Oh, so close. So close to making Cotto go somewhere else, but he gets all 3 darts at the cork. He is really putting everything in his way now. He's got a little bit of a view right there from the side, and he pops it in there. He got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to play a third leg. So, now they will again go for the cork. Oh, it looks like they're going to pull the 50-50. If you got a 50-50 ticket, get it out. Get ready. Of course, the Dark Geek back here in the booth did not get into the 50-50. Just back here trying to bring it to the people. Just back here bringing it to the people. I'm not going to lie, I like being in my little booth. Everybody out there can leave me alone. Well, I don't know who won. You see a double bull right there from Christian. The legend will step up. He does not get in there, so it is going to be up to Christian and Patrick. We'll see what they choose. They had a rough start in that cricket. And we do know a lot of times the better teams like to shoot cricket, take your will, and just crush you. We'll see what they say. They did destroy them in that 0-1, though, and they do pick 0-1. Christian up there to start. Drifts into the 18. It's better than a 1. There's the 1. So here we go. 501 for all the marbles. So and we started off like this before the team of Patrick and Christian caught a little fire. Patrick drifting off into the 1s. That is not helping anything. He gets a triple, but not the one he wanted. That's a big 23. Toby first start right into that 20. Can't follow it up, though. And again, catches the 18 instead of the 1. That is always a very, very, very good time. Christian first start trip 20. And into the 5. Man, those 5 is eating up a lot of those darts. Does get that third one to go in there for the 85. Tightly contested match. See who's going to get to the double first. I would imagine whoever wins this. I haven't seen who the other teams are. Cotto catching the cover shot down below for the 97. So, not sure, but these are definitely two of the stronger teams, and now one will be sent home. 26 is not what the doctor ordered. Toby's first dart not in the triple 20 this time, but his second dart is in the 5. Got the 45. Christian needing kind of a triple here to catch up a little bit, as he's kind of far behind, wants to snap this one in. Couldn't get it. That is a sweet 60 pack, but still, Cotto still with a little bit of the lead here. Couldn't get over the top into that triple. Tried to get the cover again, drifts over into the 7, does not leave an out. Patrick's got a lot of work to do to leave an out for his partner, and starting with a 1 is not going to get him there. That's a big fat 5. And, yeah, 5s aren't good. 5s aren't good, folks. Getting close to trying to get close to the finish line as we are drifting across the tortoise and the hare. And I'm not really sure which one is which. Christian trying to bring another 6-pack. He doesn't. Tries the cover, gets the 59. Still going to leave him outside. Cotto with a big one. And he's not going to get there now. They are really got a force field around that 20. And that, well, a 122, you would only one triple needed, but Patrick could put Christian in a much better place. Oh, nice third dart right there. Doesn't get into the triple, just down below. Toby now straightening out. Should start on the 18s. He starts on the 1s. Never a good thing. Never a good thing. But the darts seem to be going not where they want them. Christian with a 144, at least a straightforward, trip 20, trip 20. That's what he's hoping for. Although he could go Rob Cross, right? Of course you can. But none of it starts with a 5. None of it starts with a 5. So these single digits, you can see him waving, and he was not waving hello at the people. Cotto's still back on 98, though. Not a great out. Oh, wanted that triple 18. Doesn't get it. He's got 32. That's going to leave him 66. You would think it's trip 10. Well, that's okay. That leaves him with a straight 60. Patrick, 116. We know how much the pros love the 116. You can go up, you can go down, you can get there either way. Patrick only going to get, he's going to get a steady 6-pack, going to leave him 56. 60 plays 56. Who's going to get a shot? Yeah, I'm completely a little bit lost there with what Toby did. I'm not gonna lie. And that's it. He doesn't even get to go. That's going to be the end of it. You can see Mr. Cotto's not very happy about it, but you can see that Patrick is super happy about it. Started on the 18s, popped that triple 15, and God only knows from there. You can see Mr. Cotto, so we'll find out what's going to go on there. We'll see. I saw Meat Lovin'. You see him right there. He just popped his head in. We're going to go find out what's going on, and we'll be right back. Darren Eldridge, the Dark Geek, back with more live action as you watch Cotto and Toby try to figure out what they're doing. Hey, folks. Okay, so we have just a brief little time here in betwixt our matches. So at the moment, let's see what we can get everybody to take a peek at. So let's go. Boom. And you can see a little bit going on. We're going to go this way. We do have a match right there. There's Rachel Emery. There is Thomas McGilvery right there shooting now. You can catch all these matches. They are up on Dark Connect. You go to events into local, and that's where you're going to see all of us at. So that's where we be at the moment. So you can catch all these matches on DC TV. And we're waiting on one other match just on the other side of that collapsible wall. And then when we get that match, we'll be back on board 5. So we have just, you saw, we did get the loser there, Kato and Toby. They were in the top 8, so we're wrapping things up now. So Patrick Paquette and Christian Burrows are in the top 4. They are the only ones in there right now, as everybody else battling to get there. So it looks like these guys are in for a third leg as well. We're back over here. This is not the board they're playing at. No, that is our board. So looks like we got a little Canuck there. You can just barely see the 11, but so I think what I may try and do is go out there. Let's see if we can't grab that. Should be able to find. So, was looking real quick and thought we'd get over here, and I was trying to find out this match for you real quick and see if we can find here. There we are, right there. And let's go to the match center, and there it is right there. So you see Rachel Emery right there shooting. Her team is down right now, 1 leg to nothing. That is Joey Eldridge right there. And it looks like it's Thomas and Joey Jr. right there. You saw his mom and dad. And, well, actually, no. We saw his dad, excuse me. And there's Shane checking that out. So Thomas and Joey trying to finish things out and kill off the leg, and Shane and Rachel trying to play catch up. So Thomas now let us see if I can do this without messing us up. Let's go here. And if I exit here, let's see, here we go. So now if I go and we go boom. All right, folks. So now what we can do, at least while we're watching these guys, although we can't see what they're shooting at, so probably what we should do is at least, there we go. How's that? So until we get something up there, we're going to do this, and then we're going to go here. We're going to add an existing. Okay. So we're just going to stick this right here for you. And then, at the very least, you can follow along and you can see that is Rachel right there. We can't see her board. Don't have the double set up here yet. Key word being yet. And then that right there is Joey Eldridge. And you see his dad right there scoring. So Dad picking up the score. You can just see the bald, shiny head of Meat Lovin' in the back corner. And you can see the back room where all the action is going on right now. The only board we don't have going is 5, which is our streaming board. So it's a little bit of a thing here where we can't exactly see what Shane is. We can imagine what he's shooting at, but we will see the scores pop up. I imagine Thomas is at the 18. Got one. Rachel now in a good position. Rachel and Shane need this to push it to a last leg decider. So and it looks like she probably missed the 18, went down to her 17s right there. Joey's going to have to stay on his 18. Well, judging by the grunt and the shake off, was only getting one. Shane definitely wanted to take out the 18s and then probably pop right down to the 17 if he can. Different perspective, watching the scoreboard and the expressions rather than Thomas now having to move over. Looks like they got the Bruins game going on the big screen over there too. We'll see what Miss Rachel has. She's got the point lead. And you can see the jukebox right there. I might actually be able to catch it. If, try a few things if I could get it so that I could move the jukebox. We might get a little bit of a side view there. Joey's not looking happy after his. That is the big bagel now. Shane in good position now if he can catch these 15s. You see Shane shooting with a sweatshirt on. I've known a few people to do that. I couldn't do it. Wasn't my thing. So Shane throwing up the big bagel. Thomas. There you see Meat Lovin'. A lot of those Ultimate Team Gear shirts. There you see Jimmy Chase back there on your left. That's the Board of Governors shirt. You saw Meat Lovin' there. Tommy Guns right there with the championship shirt done by UTG. Our main man Michael Miner over there takes care of us. What's up, Sparkles? Kenny. The whole crew over there. Miss you guys. Miss you guys. And Joey now got a little bit of the lead. Can he take away 17s? Right there, the big silver beard. That's Meat Lovin'. He is half of our commissioning team, along with Jim Chase, but Meat Lovin' is part of the Dark Geek squad right there. Valuable part of it right there. Shane now, you know he's looking for some 17s. You know he's looking. Only able to get one. Thomas in good position if he can take the 17s. You see down there, Thomas and Joey. 17s are gone. Rachel, part of the royal family. She is the fiancée of Big Sexy himself, Mike McGuire. No Mike McGuire tonight. We didn't see the Fupa boys. Lee Baker was here. Patrick was here. But we usually get Big Sexy. Hope everything's okay. Maybe he's just back there chilling in, listening to the sweet sounds of the Dark Geek. He could be. Joey shaking his head, not a happy camper. All he could muster up was the 115. Shane looking to get into the cork. Nothing for him there, I think. Let's see. Looks like he strayed that 15. Thomas, part of the Dark Sharks team with the big man Christian Burrows. One of the new AA teams, currently sitting in 3rd place. And like I said, that's a little meld of a few teams that they had put together to go to AA. Rachel pulled the bagel. Joey's up there now. He's got the point lead. All he needs to do is to get himself 3 corks. And he and Thomas will move on. And you see the fist shaking there. So it looks like that's it, ladies and gentlemen. So it looks like that match is over. That's going to be a top 8. That means the Geeks got to go get some pictures. Hang tight, folks. We're going to be right back. Alrighty, Roo, folks. So we are going to get out of here. We're going to go back here. And we are back on board 5. Bada boom, bada bing. Ain't nothing but chicken wing. And yeah, I definitely have to work on these sides. We need the board a little bigger. That's what they were working today on for the DPNE. And I'm going to say I like it a lot. Because they were super good about it. So, all right, gonna go get a code and be right back. All right, folks. So we are going to get a couple of the guys that you just saw. We saw Joe Eldridge Jr. right there and his partner Thomas McGilvery defeat Rachel Emery and Shane Hakula. Thanks for coming down, Shane. And tough match right there. But hey, listen, top 8's top 8. It is what it is. Got a little bit of dough, had a little bit of fun. And you see right there, Jason Pillsbury, another Cape Cod Dart League Board of Governor member. So, and Ed Kuna in the gray shirt. Ed's Plumbing, one of the best plumbers we got around her. And Ed does a great job for us. Another Chatham resident, and Ed Kuna plays in the A division in the Cape Cod Dart League. Does not have his championship shirt on, but does have a couple of A division championships. So we'll see how these guys do. You see right back there where it says right there, that is Sean Baker Jr. with the big long beard. It says Baker. That was our 40th anniversary shirts that were made from DJD, Mr. David Garfunkel, thedjd.com. I believe that's still available. $50. $50. You get it personalized, shipped right to your door. The Cape Cod Dart League 40th anniversary shirts. We did the 30th. They were the white and blue. They were done back in the day by Flying Bull. Then we did our championship shirts through UTG and those boys. And now our 40th anniversary from David and the boys at DJD. They also did the fabulous Dark Geek Zone shirt I showed you. You see that up in the right-hand corner, that logo made by 7-1 Studios, Darren Dozer Ray over in the UK. Also made our fabulous trophies that we had for the DGZ Open in the men's and ladies singles. The giant dart and flight came out amazing. So thank you, Darren. Appreciate it. Darren spells his name right, too. That's one of the things we love. Gots to spell the name correctly. So these boys are getting warmed up. They should be all ready. They're going back and forth. We want to get a match. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a top 4 match. And there is Eric. He's going to get on the side with the scoreboard so he can score. Eric Jocelyn, a former Dart Shark. He did not go up to AA. He stayed in A division doing his thing. So here we go with our top 4 matchup. Thomas McGilvery throwing cork, and he gives a lot of room to Ed the Plumber. And he puts it right in there. Ed, one of the nicer guys around. Every now and again, we get some really good human beings, and he's one of them. So, great plumber, too. Took care of a couple of our clients for us. My amazing wife, Jen, and I, property management company, DLE Property Management and Concierge Service. And Ed has helped us out with a couple of the estates that we take care of. And there is Thomas McGilvery. He also works in the property management type of services. There's Jason Pillsbury, the Pillsbury Doughboy, fisherman extraordinaire during the winter, also does some building. Just came back from a hunting trip with his dad. Don't know if we got any venison coming, but we're going to find out. But he does that every year. Always sends some beautiful pictures from the tree stands. It's gorgeous. Heads out west with his dad and some buddies. So, and here we are now, 5:01. We are in our top 4. There goes the Beef. You see him saying goodbye. You see the legend sitting back there on his phone, probably crying the blues because his partner shot an 18 when he had 60 left. Ed Kuna hitting the 19s there. He's another 19 guy. He makes a living on those. Makes a living on it. Thomas and Joey. Looks like Thomas got his 2 triples there with a ton 25. It looks like. Yes, sir, it was. Pillsbury lining it up, trying to stay close, drifting into that 5. A lot of 5s on this board. He caught the triple with that Thed, though. All right, so it looks like we are into the top 4 on the other board, as well as I see some top 8 pictures coming in from my main man Meat Lovin' running the brackets back there. So those seem to be going super duper well. And we are rolling along with 32 people and 5 boards. It is 20 minutes and 9. This is going to be a nice, sweet, a little stormy out there. I think it kept some of the numbers down. We usually like to get closer to about 50. But you know what? You go with the people that show up, right? That's what you do. And we're going to bring you this top four. When this is over, we should be bringing you the finals right away. We'll get going. I hope you are enjoying this. We're having a good time bringing it to you. We're trying to get better every single time we do it. So we're going to be off, like I said, up at the T-Up Tap Room next weekend. Hopefully getting a master class on streaming and OBS with some of the boys up there. So who knows what we'll do when we get back. But right now, this is working pretty good here. So we've got it straightened out. We got Meat Lovin' going. The brackets seem to be doing well. The tablets seem to be doing well. So here's the hope, right? And you can see we got a little 11 cut off. Tiny bit of the 8 and the 14, but you see everything. And I do agree we need to make the people a little smaller. We were talking about that today, squeezing the people out just a wee bit, making that board a little bigger. So Thomas right there just going a little bit low on that 20. 78, playing 77. So Jason checking the score. Generally right on the bottom of the board is where we have our out charts. A lot of times you see the guys just stop and stare down there. A lot of them are checking their outs. Some know them right off the top of their head. Some of them don't. So we do have a nice big Cape Cod Dart League out chart that we've been using for several years now, and to help the players out. So in these luck of the draws, you only talk to your partner, but in league you are allowed to coach in your singles. So you see Tom stepping up there to give Joey a little bit of help. No, I don't think he wanted that. That looks like I believe that's 54. He should have 23 left. You'd think he'd go for a 5. Oh, yeah, that would be better. Oh, he didn't. Well, he'll have 4 left anyways, right? Yes, he will. Ed stepping up with 54, though, and a little pop right here. Oh. Yeah, gonna say, you might want to check on that. But he got the score corrected. He did check. That's why you ask the scorekeeper. And they can put it right into Dart Connect for you right midway if you want. Ed, just a little bit above. That's one of the reasons we love Dart Connect. You can put it right in there. Nobody has to worry about doing math wrong. It is up to the shooter to know their score, of course. Thomas now looking at a double 2. Double 2s never lose. Got that one. Pill stepping up with a cork as we get ready for cricket. Oh, look, there's some mosses leaving. People are rolling out now. People getting ready to get home and get going, get started with the Thanksgiving preparations. Thomas looks like he's close. I hope you and yours are going to be ready for a great Thanksgiving. If you're traveling, please be safe out there. We've got some family coming up from Georgia. And looking forward to seeing all of them and hanging out with Mom, Dad, and the rest of them. And then we get to go see grandbabies. Jen and I are new grandparents. One's almost 2. The other one is approaching 6 months and just amazing. So that's our Thanksgiving. Go see Mom, Dad, the brothers, and then go see grandbabies. So look at Joey right into the triple. And look at that. Nice little 5 spot right there. And all they want to do is clean this right up. Steady Eddie needs to get going. He's bypassing the 18, staying right on the 17, staying down low. Love to catch a triple right here. And he does that as a nice fiver spot right there. Well played, Steady Eddie, living up to his namesake and getting that set. So Thomas outside the 22 inside, just enough to make Pills go back to the 17. Piling in the threes, you hear him yelling at the board. Oh, couldn't pop it in there. Joey staying on his 19s. Should go back now. He did. Likes it down low. Must be an Eldridge Thang on the 19s. Steady Eddie right back up there. Right back to his 17s, hoping that he's still got the zone and in on that to go. He's got the 2. Is he going to get that triple again and back it up? Doesn't look like he got the triple, but he did get all 3. Finding a little bit of a groove there. Thomas able to get that 20 in this time and doesn't even think about it. He just stays right up there. No reason to switch. Pillsbury got that first dart in there. He definitely needed that. Now the little bounce out. Not happy with that at all. Can't say that I blame him. That was a tough one right there to take. So it does give Joey. Joey's got the little 2-point lead. Could take a little pop at the 17 now. Give it a shot. Lands on the outside. He will go back to his 19s and stay right there. Good job. Catches the triple on the 3rd. Just what he wanted. Well, no, he wanted the 17, of course, but Ed trying to get in there again on the 17. Couldn't quite do it. Couldn't quite get there. Oh, now Thomas is going to have a free roll on those 17s. Hey, just taking a quick little break as Thomas goes for the 16s. Thomas and Joey need to close this out to move on to the final with Pills and Steady Eddie trying to push it in to a last leg decider. Woo-hoo-hoo! Steady Eddie Kuna putting a little show on. 6 starts, 9 corks. Now he's got an opportunity because he's going to pull something off. Takes away the 9. I think he'd go back to cork here, but I don't know. Yes, he does. Wow. Ed Kuna taking advantage right there. He is on that cork like there's no tomorrow. Thomas and Joey caught a little off guard here. Not really knowing what has hit him. Pills wanted to take away the 20, and he does. A little chip away with the 18s and the 15s, all Joey's got now. And they still need to wrap up with 3 corks, but Joey's going to throw on 54. Not quite enough. Giving Eddie a shot. Can Eddie? You'd think he'd take a poke at the 18 first, see if he gets that triple in there. And it looks like he does not, and it looks like he got... He did. He right in the triple one. Good grief. Looks to be a nice guy, but I would imagine he's going back at the cork at this point. Yet Thomas coming up. Wasn't able to do that. I think a little too long in between. Once he knew that wasn't in there. Needed to move on. I think he pondered a little too much. Thomas now stepping right up. Gonna pile on the 18s there. That looks like a 72 banger. So Pills having to go back now. 1 cork will give him the lead. And not by a lot. But if he can get that first cork in, he does. He's going right back at it. He's not even taking a shot. Only got the 1. Only getting the 1. You see Joey contemplating his moves as we move up. Joey right in the trip 18 there. There's 2 of them. Couldn't get in the 20, but he found the range on that 18. That 18 really killing him now. Well, Steady Eddie back to his corks. We'll see if he loads up 5 again. He is right back in there. Yes, he is. Looks like he got 3 in there again. Well, not quite enough. Thomas breaking the ice. Needing 1 more. Can't get it. Got the bounce out. He's got 2 big ones in there, though. Pillsbury, 31 off. He's got to have 2. The 15's close. Needs another. Needs another to make Joey go somewhere else. Oh, it looks like he's just pulling up a wee bit short. It is. He is 6 points down. He's a cork in this right now. Joey Eldridge with a 6-point lead. 3 darts in his hand. Looking for 1 cork. Oh, 1 outside. 2 outside. Needing the zone. He doesn't get it. He does not scrap into a point either. And now Steady Eddie with his shot. And Steady Eddie, he just keeps to be pounding the corks. We'll see if he can slip this first one in. Doesn't. Looking for 1. Way right on that one, ladies and gentlemen. Steady Eddie's looking for the double cork here. and he doesn't get it. That's a wide open bed. Thomas will step up. 3 clear darts. 1 cork needed. That is outside. Nothing yet. Outside again. Now, Pill's left with the same scenario here. 1 cork needed and 3 18s. Oh, how he is going to want to get this cork. First dart is what he's dreaming, is what he's wanting. It's not what he got. There's a 20, needing the cork, couldn't put it in. It gives Joey another shot. Joey bageled last time this opportunity presented itself. We're waiting for this to end to see if the other top 4 match is over. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Thomas and Joey will be on their way. We're going to go get a picture of the top 4. And we're going to come back with your finals. The Dark Geek live from the Brewster VFW. Back with the finals of our Cape Cod Dart League Fall 2024 season League LOD. Hello, boys and girls. Here we are. This is the grand finale. This is the finals of the LOD with Thomas McGilvery and Joey Eldridge Jr. taking on Patrick Paquette and Christian Big Man Burrows right there. And this is for all the marbles. Everything to be done. This is just 2 out of 3. Same format all the way through. So, and you see Miss Rachel right there getting down and boogieing down. So, got the board straightened out. Got a little camera action going. And then look at this. Everything's looking good for our finals. Not a big crowd. And the board governors back there breaking things down, getting things put away. It's been a very nice tournament, and it looks like we'll be home at a pretty decent hour. And I cannot thank all of you enough for being here and having fun with us. I hope you've enjoyed it. We still got a little ways to go here as we get to our finals. And the boys starting here, trying, going a little slow at the moment. But hey, that's okay. That's okay. Anything to get started. So I want to thank you all for watching and being here. Hopefully you got us some subscribers out there and you gave us some shares, and we thank you so very much, and we wish everybody a happy and safe Thanksgiving as we move up the week. I hope you're all out there giving thanks. I am. We've had some health issues in our family, and we've had some people come through with flying colors, so I am a grateful human being for that, and that my family's going to be here. I'll see both my brothers and all our significant others and get to hang out with grandbabies, so I hope you do too. And I hope everybody is safe and has a good time, just like we did here tonight. So a huge shout out to the Cape Cod Dart League Board of Governors out there putting the show on, getting it ready. Don't forget tomorrow night, Monday night, at the Brewster Pizza, Meet Lovin's Monday night draw. Yep, he's going to do the Monday night draw too. Be a last little darting attempt as we take the time off. So get on down there. $5 get you in for that one. Bar matches the pot. But a great little time. Get yourself some pizza. See Meet Lovin himself. Joey Eldridge now trying to take it down. He's sitting at 224. That's a 60 right there for Joey. That's a 164. Patrick and Christian way back a little bit. Needing a little bit of triple magic here. And Patrick can't fill that last one up with the triple yet. So that's going to give Thomas at least 6 from here. Looks like somebody moved the board a little bit. Is a little twisted. Well, at least it's not the camera this time. Maybe Thomas should have left it where it was. But looks like a little 30 and a 1. Christian now still, he and Patrick far away from a double attempt here. Having a hard time finding the 20, to be honest. Not a good look for the big man as he approaches the board. Joey now looking at 133. Got rid of the 3. Well, that's going to put him just below 100, leaving him at 98. Thomas doesn't care what double he gets. He just wants a shot at it. And Patrick and Christian still trying to get themselves down to a double. And it looks like that's a 41, and it's still not going to get him there. So Thomas, plenty of time. He's got the 3-8 left. He's going right for it, just below. Beautiful first start. Leaving his partner 38, and we know Joey likes the 19s. So we would think that the double 19 would be just as good. Christian still looking to leave a double. And he and Patrick right now doing the strugglinga. They are at an out. 149 is not a great out. Joey staring down the barrel of a double 19 to put leg number 1 in the books. Put he and Thomas a little closer to being LOD champions. Well, oh, I like that move to the 6. I like it. I like it. Came up just a wee bit short, but you know what? When your opponent's at 149, that's when you take those shots. Take the old fix and stick. Thomas stepping up, looking at 32. And nails it with the second dart. Christian and Patrick definitely need to get a little something together here, or they're going to find themselves done real quick lag. And that looks from here like Thomas is going to be the first one again. He's going to lead it off here. And if Thomas and Joey can take out Cricket, well then bada boom, bada bing, they are the LOD champions. And he takes the 20s. No points, but takes that right away. Nice solid start. Patrick right down to the 19s. Can only manage one, and we know that Joey likes his 19s, so if Joey can clean these up, he and Thomas will be on a nice little start for this game, and he does one dart one time. Does he go back for a point? He does. I like the smart dart. Joey Jr. learning how to take advantage, shooting real well, staying steady, playing with the big boys. Christian not happy with that, only able to manage 2. Only able to manage 2. Well, Thomas, third dart in the triple 18. He stayed right on it. As a big one right there. Stayed right on that to take it away. Patrick needing a triple here somewhere. I think a little frustration dart right there. Just hoping to throw something up there. Joey just starting off with that triple again. Couldn't manage the 16, but goes to the 19. Adds on that extra cork right there at the end and took away the 7. I think Christian and Patrick right now are wondering what the heck is going on as Joey Eldridge has just opened it up. Big man with a little hesitation on that second dart. I think that double clutch did not help as it skied. Thomas into the triple one time. Oh man, they are just rolling. They are hitting a triple first dart every time now. Patrick and Christian just falling further behind. Patrick spending time with the neighbors. Spending time with the neighbors. Well, Joey Eldridge here. Does he just pop the 15 or will he take one at the cork? He's going right to the 15. Gonna just play it steady. Kill it. Can't get into the cork, but kills all the other numbers now. The only thing Christian's got to look forward to now is the cork. Can he channel his inner steady Eddie and bust out a fiver? There's one. Outside, can he get in there? He's got 2 just on the outside. Not quite a steady Eddie action, but 2 is a little bit of pressure. Thomas has got so many open numbers. Now he's into that cork. Wants to follow that right, and he can't finish it up. That first one was just begging for a mate. Just begging. And Patrick right now is not. Takes care of the 20. Joey, 1. one will do it and give him the championship. First one goes. Second one goes. Looking for that third dark charm. And he's got it. Ladies and gentlemen, there it is. The Cape Cod Dart League LOD Fall 2024 season. LOD for the league is now over with Joey Eldridge Jr. and Thomas McGilvery champions over Basic, Patrick Paquette, and the big man Christian Burrows. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. You know how we end it here, folks. First off, we always say thank you, thank you, thank you. That's always going to be number one, because without you, we got nothing. And the second is do me a favor. Be the reason somebody smiles. Today or tomorrow. You know what? It's going to make you feel good. It's really going to make them feel good. And for a little brief period of time, this world's a little bit better place. And with Thanksgiving coming up, that's what we need, is everybody to be thankful and spread a little love. So thank you. Love you. Keep it going. Get to the Monday night leg of the draw. Don't forget next Saturday, grand finals for the DPNE Tour. And we will be at the Tee Up Tap Room in Worcester. The Dark Geek Zone podcast is going to start about 8:30 in the morning. Going to have our coffee, a few interviews, and then we're going to get rolling. Thank you. Love you. Happy Thanksgiving. Have a great time. Be safe out there, folks. And we're looking, and we're going boom. There it is. Thank you all. Good night.